How's it going, guys? My name is LG Gamer and welcome back to another update showcase. So last week the Trails and Tales update just dropped, and boy, it's a doozy. It is a doozy of an update. So let me get into this. There's a whole heap that we have to go into. Alright, as you can see, there are quite a few things in front of me. So let me start by saying, check out my fit on the screen on the side there. As you can see, I've got myself the archaeology hat and the goggles. I'm currently wearing what this is, a sniffer hoodie. So this thing right here, let's start by saying we have two new wood variants in the game. So now bamboo can, bamboo can now be used to make this block, this one right here, this block of bamboo. And now when you use that with 9 bamboo, it will make one of these, the wood variants. And basically what it does is like any other wood. It can make staircases, slabs, you name it, buttons, anything. And you can also use the slabs to make something called a bamboo mosaic, which, let me see if I can find it, hold on. See this block right here. So that is that's the sound of the sniffer. It's a weird thing. But these are the bamboo planks you can use to make different things. You can also use it to make, where is it? I'm trying to see if I can find it. Bamboo planks can be used to make these things. Rafts. So this is what a raft looks like. As you can see, this is a little higher in the design as opposed to the regular boats. And obviously, like all other boats, you can add a chest to it. Where is it? Let me see. Here it is. Yeah, chest. You can add a chest to it in the crafting thing. So now you can have your own little, like, just like how it was for the wild update, you can have the chest to it now. I'm definitely going to make use of the rafts, but at least now we have more usage for the bamboo. Now, the next wood variant that has been added is something called I'll show you in a few, but it's called a cherry blossom block, a cherry log. So they've added a brand new biome called the cherry blossom. This is what these fences are made out of, these pink. And I've also made these hanging signs out of these as well. They are pink, but every wood variant can make these signs. These are hanging signs. You need 2 chains, and I think you need 6 stripped wood of the type. It's very simple to make. It's a little more expensive, I would say, than normal signs. But anyway, so these are the variants. Also, you can now make bookshelves, chisel bookshelves. So now you have bookshelves that actually work. So let me get myself a random book. Let's get a random book. I don't know what book I'm gonna get. Let's just get a book. Say I want to have my blast protection 3 thing, right? I can now put that inside the different shelves. I can fill up the entire thing for the blast protection 3s. Or I can put some, and I can take out some. I can also take it out as well. And you're supposed to, in order to destroy it, if you're going to destroy it, it's going to make, first of all, let's start with the crafting recipe. So it's like your normal bookshelves. Normally you would use 3 books and 6 wood. But this would be, to make it, what you would do is, you would use 3 slabs instead of books, right, to make the chiseled one. And if you're destroying it, it'll drop whatever books were inside it, unless you use Silk Touch. So very useful if you want to have, like, you know, a storage thing going on. Hold on, let me just hold on. Let me fix this up. 1 second. Alright, okay, so I managed to do that. Now, the next thing, we're going to talk about the mobs that have been added. So this right here, this big, huge lug in here, right here, this guy's name is the Sniffer. Watch what he does. That's what that is. That's what the Sniffer is, ladies and gentlemen. So you're probably wondering, how on God's good earth do I get this sniffer to come into the world? Look how big it is, by the way. It's about 2 blocks. It's higher than I am. This is freaking huge. But anyway, it's considered an ancient mob, and basically what it does, in order to get it, you need to find one of these sniffer eggs. You place them down, and you lay the egg for about, on any other block it would be 20 minutes. But for some reason, it loves moss blocks. So you can lay the egg on a moss block for 10 minutes, half the amount of time. And as I just showed, it just dug up a seed. This seed right here is called a torch flower seed. And basically it'll look around, dig around until it's gonna dig for one of 2 plants. This one and something called a pitcher plant, which let me show you what it looks like. Where is it? The pitcher plant is, I can't find it. Where is that pitcher plant? I'm gonna show what it looks like in this farmland. But basically you put the torch flower seeds and the pitcher plants into the farmland, and it will grow into a pitcher pod. Now the pitcher, basically it's basically used to breed your chickens and tame your parrots, whereas the torch flower is used to breed the sniffers, and also it's just used as dye. You can use it to make orange dye, and you can also use it to make what's the other one? Oh, suspicious stew. I think it's night vision specifically. But yeah, it's gonna dig for one of those 2. Now this mob right here was in the mob vault, right? See, look, they're following me with the seeds, see? But you'd usually use a torch flower to breed them. I think this, yeah, so you use a torch seed to breed them, and it will come up with a snifflet. And what'll happen is that egg will lay, and you can just place that egg down wherever you wanna. Oops, sorry, I didn't hit it. Yeah, you just take the egg and you just add it to you just lay it down wherever, and it will lay and it will make a snifflet, which will then grow up into these. Now, this was in the mob vault, as I was trying to say. I messed up my words. It was in the mob vault, and the mob vault, they want this one. Now, I have a little opinion about this mob right here. I like the mob. I really do like the mob. But there's only one thing I was a little bit upset about. It doesn't have a variety as I thought it would have. Like, it only does these 2 plants. This one, and I'm trying to find it. Where is that pitcher plant? Let me just look it up. Hold on, give me a second. It's coming up. Come on. Pitcher. Here it is. This is the pitcher plant. So this one grows whatever pitcher pod, and this you can use to then what you call it there. You can use it to then what you call it there. You can use the pitcher plant to then breed your chickens, tame your parrots, whatever the case may be. But I was hoping they would have more plants. I was kind of hoping they would have had more ancient plants. Maybe plants that could be used as potion ingredients or whatever. Plants that maybe could be used as food. I was really hoping for a lot more for this mob. I was initially for the rascal, I will say, but this one was okay because I like the idea of getting more plants, from this, thing. Oh, also I should point out, to get the egg, you need to find it in a warm ocean biome, and you get it from archaeology, which is what most of this update is, which I will get to. But you find it in suspicious sand and suspicious gravel. Let me show what it looks like. Hold on. Suspicious sand and suspicious gravel. This is what they look like. This is suspicious sand, and this is suspicious gravel. And you usually use a brush to brush them. So you take this brush, you make the brush using copper, feather, and stick, and then you just brush it like so. And you're supposed to get a treasure chest out of it. it'll then turn into regular gravel. You do the same thing with the sand, it then turns into sand. And you can break that, essentially. It's supposed to give you like random things. The suspicious sand and gravel are found in 4 places at least. Desert Temple, Desert Wells, so the Desert Wells have a usage now, finally. But Desert Temple, Desert Well, Desert Temple, Desert Well, Ocean Biomes, the ocean ruins, the warm and cold ones. And the warm, and depending on where you go, certain things will be found there. But it's really good to get treasures there, and you can really uncover a lot of Minecraft's history. Now, the next mob is the camel. This is the camel, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it, it's huge, right? Big and huge. As you saw there, that one just sat down. Perfect timing. It can sit down randomly. It also can walk over fences, hence why I doubled the fencing, so it can't walk around or away. But basically, this camel has an amazing thing where basically it can hold 2 players on it. So I can take a saddle, like I can go right now, ride it right now, right? Look at me, I'm on the camel. But if I get a saddle, let me just sort that out. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't think this through, hold on. Saddle, let me get the saddle. Yeah, here we go. Alright, let me ride this thing. If I get the saddle, wait. So now I can move the camera around and I can move it and do whatever. Basically, you can do that, and then it has a thing where it can jump. It can do a big jump. It runs out of stamina for a bit. But basically, this thing is amazing. 2 people can ride it. It can also sit down whenever it feels like. It's gonna be very difficult to get it to move when it sits down. But this is such a cool animal because watch this now. That did a big jump. So basically, according to what I know, the camel can be used to jump over ravines. It's an amazing creature. It's an amazing creature. It can jump over ravines. It can hold 2 players. You can breed it and make it follow you with cacti. So cacti are their favorite food, but they still take damage from cacti if they run into them. But yeah, these guys are amazing though. I love them, and as someone who lives in my original world in a desert, it really is a fitting kind of animal. Now, so that's the camel. So the next thing now we're gonna talk about is what you can find in some of the archaeology. Now, certain things, you're gonna find 2 things in the archaeology, apart from other treasures, but these ones are really specific. You're gonna find pottery shards, and you're going to find armor trims, smithing armor trims. So first of all, I should point out how the smithing table has been changed. So, smithing table used to be a thing where you just had your diamond armor, and you had your netherite, and you just make your netherite armor. Now, you need a armor, a random, you need your netherite or your whatever else, whatever mineral you're gonna use to make the armor, and you need to find across the world any one of the smithing armor trims. So let's start with that one first. So the smithing armor trims are on the other side. I should point out that these hanging signs can be written on both sides, by the way. That's really cool. So these are the armor trims in the game. So, in order for you to make your netherite armor, you need your netherite for your diamond armor, but you're also going to need this one. This is called the netherite upgrade. It's found in bastion remnants. Apparently, it's more likely found in a treasure chest. In the treasure chest of the bastion remnants. So, good luck to you if you're going to do that. I mean, all those piglin brutes and magmas, but if you can get your hands on this thingy, you'll be able to craft your netherite armor. Then there's others that you can use to customize your armor. You have the Sentry Armor Trim, which is found in the outposts, the Pillager outposts. The Vex Armor is found in the Woodland Mansion. The Wild Armor is found in the Jungle Temple. The Coast Armor is found in the Shipwreck. The Dune armor is found in the Desert Temple. I think you can get those from archaeology as well. But if not, you'll find them in the chest potentially. The Wayfinder, Shaper, Razor, and Host, all found by archaeology. So you'll go to one of those warm ocean biome, cold ocean biome, desert temple, desert well, whatever, and you'll dig those suspicious sand and suspicious gravel, and it may yield one of these. And then the Spire Armor Trim, is found in the end cities, in the chests. The Ward and Silence are both found in the ancient city. So for those people who already, were frightened of the Warden, now you have an additional reason to go get these, because these are really cool, I guess, for your armor. And Tide Armor. Now the Tide Armor is interesting because it's not found in any particular chests in anything. What it is that it is dropped by the Elder Guardian, and I want to demonstrate. I think I want to just demonstrate, to be honest. I had a trident, right? I lost the trident. Alright. Basically, if you go to the Ocean Monument and you fight the Elder Guardians, they will potentially have a 20% chance to drop this one right here. And it's unaffected by looting, so it's not like you can increase the chances or increase how much of them. You're just going to get a straight potential chance of them dropping this thing. So that's our thing. Then you have the Snout Armor, also found in the Bastion Remnant. It's supposed to be and I'll tell you what each of them represent. You have a Rib Armor, you find them in the Nether Fortress chest. Eye Armor is found in the Stronghold. They're more likely found in the Library chest, apparently, in the Stronghold. And that's all the armor trims. Now what they represent, apparently, you have the Netherite upgrade, the Sentry. I guess it kind of looks, to me, when you look at it, it looks kind of like Regirock or something from Pokemon, I guess. I don't know. The Vex Armor, as you can see, it looks like a Vex. The Wild Armor, I don't know if it's supposed to be representing an animal. Coast, it kind of looks like a wave, I guess, but I'm not sure. Dune Armor, kind of looks like, I don't know, it's supposed to be a sandstone, I guess. I'm not sure. The Wayfinder looks like I don't know what this symbol is called. It's not Omega, it's something else. And then Shaper looks like a thunder lightning thing. Razor is like a little scratch. Some T for the host. Then the Spire Armor. I'm sure when you apply it, I'm pretty sure that's the one that looks like it looks like a closed shulker, yeah. I'm not sure what Ward and Silence look like. I could show it, but I want you guys to go out there and explore and see for yourself. But it looks like the Ward one looks like the Warden, because it has the mouth very similar and the eyes. Well, I don't have eyes, but you have the look. The Silence Armor Trim. It looks like a rib, like a what's the word? Spine. Tide, I don't know what it's supposed to look like. Snout is supposed to look like the Piglin snout. Rib armor is the Wither skeleton ribs. Eye of Ender. That's what it looks like to me. And I should also point out, you can do something to clone these armors as well. All you need is 7 diamonds, the trim, and then you have to use it. You have to repair it with whatever you see is made out of. Let me see if I got this right. So the Netherite armor, the Netherite upgrade, the following things are used to repair them. You use Netherrack, you use Cobblestone, you use Deep Slate, you use Blackstone, you use Purple Block, you use Sandstone, you use Endstone. You use Black Terracotta, or just generally Terracotta, sorry. Let me go through them. Netherite upgrade, you use Netherrack. Based on the look of it, it looks like it's made out of Netherrack. The Sentry, it looks like I think it's stone, right? Pretty sure it's stone. The Vex, you use stone, I'm pretty sure. This one is made out of cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, so you use mossy cobblestone to clone it. This looks like cobblestone for coast. The Dune one looks like it's made out of sandstone. The Wayfinder, Shaper, Razor, and Host, they are all repaired with terracotta, because when they also added something called Trail Ruins, So that's another place. There's a structure they've added into the game now, which is also a part of the archaeology. I might show it sooner or later. But then the Spire one, you use purple blocks to repair it. The Ward and the Silence one, you use deep slates to repair it. The Tide one, you use Prismarine. The Snout, you use Blackstone to repair it. Netherrack for the Rib Armor, because it's from the Nether Fortress. And the Eye one, you would use the End Stone to repair it. It's very simple, and you can clone them as many times as you want to, but you're going to have a lot of diamonds. Now, another thing that can be found in as a result of archaeology is the pottery sherds. There are 20 varieties of these things, but basically you can make a decorated pot with either any four of these or brick. So you can take your brick, if you want a pot that has a blank side, you can take a brick and then any other of these pottery sherds. They are normally found through archaeology, so you have to dig them out of the sand. But certain ones are found in certain places. So like the angular pottery sherd is found in warm ocean biome, warm ocean ruins, and it represents a fishing rod. The archer is a bow found in desert temple. That one you have to dig suspicious sand for that one. For ocean ruins, you have to use the suspicious gravel. Arms up is found in the desert well. I think I did a little bit of testing. It's only found in suspicious sand in the desert well. Blade is in the cold ocean, so you have to find icy oceans generally, and then find out ruins in there. This one represents a sword, also gotten from suspicious gravel. Desert well for the brewer, it represents a potion. You find that in the desert well, it is what you call it there. Oh my gosh, it is to represent a potion, obviously. But you find in the desert well, you find the burn pottery sherd in the trail ruins themselves. Burn and danger are both found in trail ruins. So I will show what those look like in a few, but basically you find those in the trail ruins. The burn one represents fire. Danger, obviously, if it isn't pretty obvious, it looks like a creeper. The explorer one looks like a map, also found in the cold ocean ruins. The friend pottery sherd is in the trail ruins, and it basically is like the nose and a unibrow of a villager or golem. Heart pottery sherd, also found in trail ruins. Heartbreak, also found in trail ruins. Howl, which looks like a wolf, also found in the trail ruins. Minor pottery sherd is in the desert temple, looks like a pickaxe. Mourner, now this is something interesting. The Mourner pottery sherd is found in the cold ocean ruins. Now you're probably wondering, what on earth is this Mourner? Well, apparently the Mourner is an earlier version of the Warden. Can you believe it? It's an older version of the Warden. So it's a little piece of Minecraft history right here for you. Then the Plenty pottery sherd is in the cold ocean ruins as well. Looks like a chest. The Prize pottery sherd is in the desert temple. Looks like a diamond cut diamond. The Shelter pottery sherd is in the warm ocean ruins. This one is like a tree. Then you have the Skull pottery sherd. This one's found in the desert temple. It resembles like a skeleton or wither skeleton skull, whatever it is. The Snort pottery sherd is found in the warm ocean ruins. As you can see, it looks like the sniffer over there. Looks like sniffers. And the last one is called the Sheaf pottery sherd. Trail ruins is where it's found. It looks like a piece of wheat or a sheaf of wheat. Now we got more stuff to show. So they've also added in, and I was wondering when they're going to add this in. Shields can now be applied with banners. So look at that now. Where is it? See, it's on my thing now. Now you see the ominous banner on my shield. You can now finally apply banners to your shield, and I was waiting for them to do this for a long while because boy oh boy, I really, really wanted them to do this, to be honest. I know they did it in PC for a while, and I was like, I wonder if they're ever going to do it in Bedrock, but now it has. And let me show you how the where is it? How the armor trimming works. Oops, my bad. Didn't mean to do that. The armor trim, basically, as you can see, they tell you you need to put the trim first. So I'm gonna put this Wayfinder armor trim first, and it tells you that you need to put the helmets or whatever armor. For this one, we have, for the purpose of this experiment, we have the diamond helmet. So then it says you have to put in certain minerals, any minerals at all. So you can put anything like iron, gold, redstone, lapis, nether quartz, diamond, emerald. It can do anything. For the purpose of this is emerald. As you can see, it shows me on the armor stand what that looks like. So I can put that on. I can take this and put it on, and now I have armor trim suits. See that? Now I have like a thing, and the pattern, and you can do it to all your armor pieces with different armor trims, and you can do all sorts of crazy things, and it works on every single armor: leather, iron, gold, diamond, netherite, you name it. It works on everything. Oh, also another thing that's been added as well is something called a calibrated sensor thing. Basically, this thing, to make it, you need your original motion sensor, the Sculk sensor, and you put three amethysts on it. And the idea is that it listens for a specific frequency, and will put out a redstone on one side of the redstone signal on one side of it, which is this side, not the one with the thing on this side. So you can kind of make your own like automated stuff, but it will listen for certain sounds to activate the redstone signal, basically. So it's very interesting. So you can now make your own like automated system, and it will actually work that way, instead of having like just the motion sensor, and it'll just activate whenever they get a sound or movement. You know, it's a little bit more controlled, I would say. And also, they also added a brand new track called Relic. That's another one that's been added. That one is also found in the archaeology. So you might be digging the suspicious sand and gravel in the places that I mentioned, and maybe you'll get this disc potentially. But it's a pretty good update, I will say. Now, let's go travel to the cherry blossom biome, because I want to show you how cool this looks. Ladies and gentlemen, the cherry blossom biome. Look at it. This is amazing. So this is the new wood variant, the cherry log that I was talking about. It makes pink wood. As you can see, it has a little like leaf, particle effect falling on. There's new petals. You can spawn with beehives. This is amazing biome though. It looks beautiful. Like, I would want to live here. This looks so good. Like, it's so beautiful. I even saw like a beautiful meme where they said something like, someone suggested about the moo bloom, right? It was a previous mob vote. Basically, it's a cow with flowers. Someone suggested a moo bloom that only spawns with pink flowers in this biome. It looks I think it would work, but this is a really beautiful biome, and I love it. And also the petals. If you're placing down these petals, they actually can put more than one in one. You can put more than one of those petals in the same block, kind of like how a sea pickle works. But this is a beautiful biome. It looks amazing. Now, I want to show you some of the stuff in the natural habitats. So I want to show you where you can find the camels. So let's go to a desert village. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just found in another world. As you can see, there's a desert village right here. Here is Mr. Camel. Look at him, he's sitting down. What a cutie pie. You can't really get them to move when they're sitting down, but when they're standing up, it's more easier to do. But these guys can jump over, as I said, these guys can jump over ravines. They jump horizontally. They just look like a bundle of joy, don't they? They look beautiful. And 2 players can be on them, so your best friend can ride with you. Now, there's a desert well over here. Here's an example of what I mean by suspicious sand and gravel. Here's suspicious sand. All you do is come in here, take your brush, and then that's it. Let me see if I can show it properly. Where's the brush? I go with this, like that. As you can see, it's giving me a treasure, and it just gave me the brewery pottery shard. Easy. And as I mentioned before, some of them are found in certain places. I'm going to see if I can. I know that so the desert well is one. The desert temple can also find. You can find the suspicious sand. The ocean ruins can be found in. Well, you can find underwater. Obviously, feeding dolphins. You get your shipwreck. You get your ocean ruins, and you'll find desert suspicious gravel in those zones as well. But it's a really good update so far. The only critique I would say is, the sniffer could have had more flowers, more plants, honestly. Wow, this cave is huge though, my god. I keep forgetting that the thing is. But yeah, so that's a desert well. Let me see if I can help find a desert. Let me find a warm ocean one. Hold on, I'm gonna do it. Hold on. We're gonna do some commands right here. / locate. I want structure, and I want, what do we want? Ruins. I don't want trail ruins. I'll go true. -280, -152. I can go that way. -280. What is it? Hold on, wait, let me just see something. Hold on. Back that way. Not this way. What is it? -280, -152. -280, -152. So I'm going to show you where the warm ocean ruins are. -52, right? The ocean ruins is right over here. Wait, what? Hold on, it's -280, -152. So it's like right here. -280, -152. I thought it would show the ruins, but oh wait, maybe block -280, y whatever, -152. Basically, it's gonna. I was trying to find the ruins. Basically, oh look, shipwreck. See, and you can find your coast armor or whatever. Let me just change the time of day because that ain't helpful. Sorry. Yeah, so you have a shipwreck, and you can get your coat armor from this. Up to 2 of them. See that? So that's another thing you can. That's one way. I was trying to find ruins so I could show the suspicious sand and gravel, but clearly I wasn't able to. I thought the navigation would work perfectly. I'm just trying to see if I can pinpoint it. 280. I said why? I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Oh, here it is. The ruins. Here we go. This is the ruins, I think. I'm just dumb as heck. As you can see, suspicious gravel, suspicious sand. If I do this, as you can see, I'm getting another one of these. And I just got the Snout pottery shard, as an example. And I think there's more in other places as well. But it's really cool to like explore and get make your own stories and stuff in this new update. It's really interesting as well, and you can make your own pottery and stuff. Also, as well, I noticed something when I was playing it earlier. There's a new ambient music. I don't know what the name of it, but there's a new one. You'll notice it. Trust me. It surprises you. It sounds really good, though. I don't know the name of it, but it's amazing. Anywho, thanks for watching this video on the Trails and Tales Update Showcase. I think it's going to be a very good one. I look forward to seeing some of the creative ways people will do armor trims, because that's going to be very interesting. I'd love to see some designs of decorated pots. I'm definitely going to make use of that in our world, in our Minecraft gameplay world. Trust me, we'll get back to that very soon. Trust me on that one. But yeah, I'm interested to see what kind of creative things people do with armor trims and stuff. And you know, what you can do, you know, we can do some stuff with the sniffers as well. Sniffers are actually really cool. To be honest, the only sniffing I would like to hear in Minecraft is the sniffer. Nothing else. I don't want to deal with the Warden. That's just weird. I don't want to deal with the Warden. That's crazy. But anyway, leave a like on this video, subscribe, also hit the notification bell. Yeah, I'll see you guys very, very soon.